I am 26 years old and I don't know how to cook. But before you go out of this video, I want you to stay until the end of the video so that you can see why I decide to not know how to cook and why I don't like why or how to cook. Okay, let's break it down very short. Why would anyone want to cook? It consumes time, for example, half an hour, 1 hour and a half hours, and you just eat your food in 5-10 minutes, maybe a quarter, and then you have to do the dishes, wash them by hand or put them into the washing machine. So for me, it's totally time inefficient. It's not effective. It's not efficient. It just consumes a lot of time, and well, I'm not very busy or very rich yet, or my money, the cost per money, the amount per hour I earn is not much more than if I would pay for a chef, of course. But if this, let's say that I don't cook and that I buy my food or I get my food somewhere else, I would have 1 more hour every day, maybe 2 more hours, maybe half an hour. And I will be less tired because I don't need to spend energy, mental energy, physical energy, like your body's batteries to cook. And you will just eat to gain batteries. Wow, amazing, right? Okay, now here comes the most important factor of why people cook, which is the money. But of course, I understand some people like to cook, some people do it for their job, some people really like to do it for their families. Totally understandable. But if you live alone, if you don't have a specific dietary restrictions, that's also very important. I don't really have something very important, something very strong as a restriction for what I eat. Come on, let's not. It's so much more effective and fun to buy food than to just make it. It makes sense to me so much. When people keep asking me the same question, for example, what does totally not make sense to you in this life? What can really not fit? So for me, it's people that like to sleep. Okay, sleep, but not more than 7 hours. Life is so fun to skip it on sleeping. And the other thing is cooking. Right? You will have one more hour per day by not cooking. Okay, let's discuss now the financial part. What if, I'm saying that's a crazy idea, what if instead of preparing your own meals or preparing your food or cooking or doing whatever, what if instead of doing that, you could find a way to find cheap food in the place that you live at, or to buy, of course, pre-packed stuff, wrapped up, or fast food. Maybe it's not the best option, maybe not the healthiest, but I'm pretty sure that you can find some very good deals. For example, maybe it's just the 70 or 80% of how healthy the food is instead of how healthy it will be if you make it yourself. But if it's 50% price, or you skip 80% of the preparing time just for you to go there and buy it, I don't know, to me it makes total sense. And I want to mention a life hack that I do. I don't do it for this reason, it just happens. I have a lot of female friends. Oh my god, they give me so much food every week, every day. It just happens. I have many male friends as well, but they never tend to give me food because, of course, usually, and I don't like to put labels, but sorry, it happens, buddy. They eat all their food, okay? Or they are busy doing stuff and they don't make more food than they need. I don't know, men think really logically. But yeah, having female friends is just, they give me food, they give you food and food, or they prepare food for like a family, even when they live alone. I don't know why, but thank you. Or they just go to your work and bring some food, or they say, yeah, come over, I have more food, or tomorrow I'll bring you some food. I don't know, it just happens. Or when you go out to eat in like a restaurant or a fast food thing, a place, just some finger food, they always never finish their food, and then you are there to eat it. Just a fun fact, just a life hack for eating more. I hope it makes sense. I really don't like skipping, don't like wasting my time in food. Of course I know how to make food. I know how to put the pasta in the pot and let it boil, but is it good? Totally not. Do I know how to make rice? Yes, it's not difficult, but is that good? Totally not. So please, for the love of God, I'm trying to skip myself out of the time inefficiency of food, and I want my food to be tasty. So that's why I don't know how to cook, even though I'm 26 years old, and I will try and keep doing that until I get much older. Then we will see what happens. And then at some point I really hope that I will find maybe a wife to take care of this, or maybe I get rich and I have a chef for me, or maybe I find more ideas on how to have food for less money. For example, here I'm in Europe. I live in Europe, and there's this app called Too Good To Go. This is an app where you can get food for 50% of the price out of stores that are closing out, and before they close out the store, they just give their food almost for free. They just pack almost everything and they give it into a bag for you. I discovered it very recently. I'm so happy about it. So happy, by the way. Of course, it's not very fresh. Maybe it's from the morning and you get it at night, or maybe you get it in the morning and it was prepared 3 hours ago. But come on, food is food. Food is food. So this is my life hack for how to be more efficient with your time. Especially if you don't like how to cook, or if you don't like cooking, or if you don't know how to cook, or if your food sucks when you make it. Well, here I have some news. Don't make it. See you guys. See you in the next video.